Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And I am looking at the Jedi legend Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Kenobi series. And this look for Obi-Wan actually has some history in the comics, and actually as a sideshow figure for a while. And I actually owned that figure for a little bit. I never displayed him. I ended up selling them to my good friend Hybrid Toy Reviews, the classic Jar Man. If you know, you know. But he owns that now. It's a great figure. It has a cool kind of young Alec Guinness likeness, which I thought was very cool. But yeah, this is kind of a Mythos Obi-Wan look, and they brought it back for the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And this comes with a very, very cool accessory, in my opinion. The little T-16 Skyhopper toy that we see Luke playing with in A New Hope, and it's a model of the little ship he flies on Tatooine. So that is just a very cool accessory, and it's just a unique, cool look. I know we've gotten a ton of Obi-Wans as of late, but it's just very cool. And actually, as a kid, I had like this little. It's very big and hard to get on camera, but it's, like the old vintage collection kind of, not vintage collection, but the old vintage toy line version of that. And, as a kid, this is almost like a prop, because Luke plays with it in he's kind of like swooshing it around when he first meets 3PO. So I just really like having that accessory in there. I think that's a great touch to throw in because they didn't have to do that. But yeah, just very cool. So let's get this guy out of the package. All right, and getting him out of the package, he does look really nice. And this cloak just lays really nice. It feels good. And the hood does lay nice. I will say one thing I kind of miss plastic free. Because this lightsaber came warped. It's just slightly warped. I kind of was bending it back, but you can definitely see it. And it's like, I don't think I ever got a warped saber in the plastic-free packaging. And to be honest, like, for my collection and what I open my figures and all that good stuff, I liked PFP. I'll say it. You can hate on me all you want, but I freaking liked it, dude. It was good. I miss it. I miss my PFP, and yeah, like for the vintage figures or for like the figures that come on a card, obviously keep it on a card. But honestly, for like the Galaxy packaging, I wouldn't have mind if they kept it PFP. So I'll make my statement known. But this thing looks very nice, and the paint details and everything are fan-frickin-tastic on this thing. Just very cool to have this, because you could put this with your A New Hope Luke, and that would look cool too. So yeah, just a very cool accessory. I didn't really know I needed, but taking a look at this figure instantly was like, oh, we need a Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan so bad. And this figure, even, like, if they reused the robes, switched out the hands, and they could even reuse these pants, just switch out this lower boot. Honestly, even if they just retooled this, and did like no wrap right there and just had the boot start right there, Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan right here. Like, you make the robes a little more like beige color, and I mean, come on. I mean, what are we waiting for here, Hasbro? I love you, but come on. We got the parts right here. So he's got to be coming. I mean, he's got to be coming. But yeah, this guy looks good. I don't really want to go over articulation, because if you wanted to find that out, you can check out my Jabeam Obi-Wan review, because it's essentially the same figure, except for, again, they resculpted it for this one, so do it again for Revenge of the Sith. Come on, guys. Throw that. You already have the perfect head sculpt in the Clone Wars Obi-Wan. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, let's go here. I don't know. It just got me really excited. I do have the SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith, but there are so many collectors that want that, or that don't collect SH Figure Arts, that just want a good Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan, and if they did it on this body, I'll say it. It could compete with the SH Figure Arts, in my opinion. Maybe not like, in articulation, but like just off looks, I think like it definitely could compete. So Hasbro, get on it. What are we waiting for? But yeah, other than that, this guy does look good. Let's get into some comparisons here. All right, and here he is with Jabeam Obi-Wan, and again, these guys use a lot of the same parts, but they do have unique looks, and I think that I do like this new Jedi Legend look a little bit more than the Jabeam, but the Jabeam Obi-Wan isn't bad by any means. Here he is with Tika the Jawa, and I was just looking at my shelf, and I'm like, there's really not a lot of ways you could display him, interacting with other characters, or, displayed like from a scene or whatnot. But because he only showed up in this look at the very end. He talked to Uncle Owen, and he talked to little boy Luke. And we don't have either of those figures. I'd love both those figures, Hasbro, if you're watching, which I highly doubt it, but if you are, make them an exclusive or something, 2-pack, whatever. Because I don't think it would sell great, but I would take those figures, and I think the Kenobi shelf is already so fleshed out. It's like, why not add, a couple more figures? So, yeah, I don't know, like, it'll be interesting how people display this guy. So at the end of the day, I don't know, like, this is a great figure in my opinion, and a really cool figure. But I think that's good that it was a Walmart exclusive, because it wasn't like a necessary figure, or like one of your like main looks from the show. And it's so scene specific that I almost wanted, like, posing him up here, I almost was like, oh, I wish he had like a smiling head sculpt, because it is so scene specific to when he's giving him the toy. But I'll take it. I think this is cool. He'll get plopped on the Kenobi shelf, and I'll call it a day. But I do want, we especially need a Kid Leia, but just throw in Kid Luke too, and make it a 2-pack. I mean, Hasbro's starting to do the 2-packs again, so why not? But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think this is a necessary figure by any means, but it is a cool figure, and I enjoyed the Kenobi show. I know there are a lot of issues with it, but for the most part, I really did enjoy it, and I'm glad to have this as a figure on the shelf. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, shout out to you. You're a G. I love you. Go enter in my giveaway. One of my more recent Vader reviews, I tell you how to enter. I'm giving away 2 Hot Toys, and SH Figure Arts Anakin, and a bunch of Black Series figures. And I will draw once I hit 1K, and we are almost at 800. I think we're like 4 subs away. So get subscribing. Tell all your friends. I tend to get some figures early, so I do think that is, I try to get the reviews out there so that by the time the figures come, people can decide, like, oh, do I really want this figure? Because I know so much of collecting now is trying to budget and like figure out what you really want and all that. So yeah, I hope I can provide some type of assistance to the community. But let me know what you guys think of this figure. Are you guys gonna grab him, or is he a pass for you guys? Let me know. So shout out to all you guys. Love you. May the force be with you. Ayy.